Today we're doing the torture methods tier list as requested from my goat, one of my fans. You know who you are. So for a lot of these, I'm gonna have to look them up because I'm actually not as much of a torture connoisseur as you'd think I am. I know a lot about CIA torture and KGB torture because I love the Cold War. Not like I love when people die. In fact, I'd like to preface this whole video by saying torture is bad. You shouldn't do it. Ever. You know, I've been tortured by the tier list website, by the way. I hate the tier list website so much because I have tried to use it on my phone, and it is really f***ing annoying, and you have to like make a whole like Twitter account for some reason. Sometimes it's not doing it right now, thank God, but I have made so many f***ing Twitter accounts just because I wanted to use the tier list website. I'm not gonna do this in any particular order, and we're also only gonna do the ones that I'm particularly interested in. What the fuck's my hair doing? I'm just gonna do it how I feel like doing it. First thing, let's talk about the fucking elephant in the room, and by elephant, I mean bull. I don't like the brazen bull that much. It's not that crazy. It's really not. And I guess it's kind of interesting because it's a bull, and you're like, I'm getting cooked alive. I don't care, honestly. Oh yeah, and also we're ranking these based off how much I think they're cool and how much, like, how I feel. It's kind of just, I don't really have like a metric for this. It's kind of just how I feel like doing it. So I don't like the brazen bull, and we're gonna put the brazen bull in G tier because I don't like it. Let's talk about Iron Maidens. Iron Maidens are fine. They're not real, but we're gonna pretend they're real just because it's on here, even though they're not real. I kind of think if I was personally in an Iron Maiden, I think I'd be fine because I could kind of just like move to the side, like, and you could just move, like, and I don't know, but then I kind of think, like, what if it like stabs me and it's like it stabs me like in the belly button or something? Like that would be really scary, and I don't like that. Iron Maiden, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's like pretty aesthetically pleasing. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's a B tier torture device. Thumb screw. I forget how the thumb screw works, but I know about it. Let's do some research. This doesn't look like it hurts. I kind of don't like this. Okay, first thing, if you're gonna torture me, don't just torture my little thumbs. My little thumbs. I'd be fine. I'd just gnaw off my thumb with my teeth. You think I couldn't do that? You think I couldn't just... Honestly, my autistic ass has like stimmed with similar devices, and I was fine. So, honestly, I think this one would actually be kind of fun. It'd be kind of a nice like fidget toy to play with in like class and stuff, or like on like a Zoom meeting. I always like to play with something on a Zoom meeting. I got the f***ing... So I consider like a thumb screw, it's a lot like this thing to me. So I'm gonna give it an A tier because it's fine. So I don't like the Scold's bridle. Just honestly, it's kind of cool, but there's some like misogynistic undertones, and I personally am a feminist woman. If you're a woman, I love you. So yeah, it's like kind of mean, and honestly, I don't like it that much, and it just kind of doesn't look cool. It's not very aesthetically pleasing at all. Like, honestly, it'd be kind of fun to like chew on it maybe. Like, I like to gnaw on metal sometimes. Maybe not metal, I like to gnaw on wood. I'm a big wood fan, but the metal, it would hurt my teeth actually now that I'm thinking about it, on like wood. So maybe if it was made of wood, I'd like it. But I think it's made of metal, so I don't like it that much. So I'm gonna give it a C tier, because I don't like it that much. Let's talk about the rack. I like this one. I think this one actually looks really fun, and I think that if we integrated it into like playgrounds, they have really similar stuff actually in Germany in the playgrounds. I think we should take a page from the German book of playgrounds and integrate that into playgrounds, because it looks really fun because you can just stretch. I sit in my chair like this most of the time. It would really help me crack my back, probably. I always see people do that in like in the Minion movie. They did that. He like cracked his back on it, and like maybe it might hurt after a little bit. I don't think it would hurt at all. Okay, imagine you're like medieval and stuff, and you just got out of your like medieval chariot car thingy, and you're all like tired and stuff, and then you go into like the dungeon and you just stretch out and it feels great. I would really like that personally, so I'm actually putting this in A tier. This is pretty awesome. So this one is literally just like a spiky chair. Reminds me of like a baby chair. Like I feel like this is what like chair an evil baby would sit in. I like it, but I kind of feel like I wouldn't fit on it. Like, cause like it would just like stab me everywhere, so like I couldn't sit down, and maybe that's the point. But like, aren't torture methods supposed to keep you alive? I don't think that you could live very well through that. That looks like it would hurt. If it had like smaller bumps, I'd like it, cause it's kind of fun, and it kind of reminds me of one of those like spiky footballs. Like I'd like a bed of nails as opposed to a chair of nails, a chair of iron nails. I don't like it that much, and honestly, I don't really like sitting on metal chairs. That's kind of gross, and like it gets really cold, and I don't like it when it's really cold, so B tier, it's not that good. Okay, we're on to wooden horse. I looked it up, that's not a fucking horse. And I thought we could like kind of stick with the theme of like the iron chair was like an evil chair, and I was thinking, oh, since it's like a torture horse, it would be at least more horse themed. It's not a fucking horse, so it's kind of just like, it's kind of reminds me of like the house, like how Snoopy sits on the house, but it's like what you do is you like sit on it and it like hurts and shit. Like that just looks uncomfortable, and the balls and everything else. No, I don't like it. I don't even want to think about this one anymore, because I looked it up, and sometimes there's like spikes on it. I'm not a big fan of all this pervy stuff. This is going in C tier, because this one also, I don't know if this one's for girls or for boys, because like the Scold's Bridal, it was for girls. I don't know, this one just feels sexual, and I don't subscribe to that. This one, fucking branding irons. I don't like this that much. It's kind of yucky, and it kind of makes me sad, because it's like, I don't want to think about someone doing that to an animal, because they do that to animals, and that's where they got the idea from. I don't like it. I don't like burns. I don't like getting burnt. It actually really sucks, because it gets all like gooey, and like also like if it like scars, it'll be like a tattoo, and it's like, what if it's some ugly shit? And I saw one and it was like a cross, and it's like, I feel like that's not very nice. You know what? I'm actually learning about this. I think this is like a thing where they would like, if you did adultery, they would put like an A for adultery. I think that's what the Scarlet Letter was about. There's this one that has a heart. That's not very heartful. That's not very loving. This one kind of sucks. Honestly, this one is boring to me, and it looks like, I don't really like it when it gets all hot and sweaty with stuff, so I'm gonna put it in D tier with the bull, just because I feel like they're very similar, and yeah, I'm just not a fan. These two are basically the same to me, because it's just kind of like different heights. So there's the pillory, and then there's the stalks. I don't know which one I prefer. I actually am a big fan of these. I think these kind of look kind of cozy. And I feel like if I was a jester, and when I was done jesting, I would just kind of hang out in the stalks, because I feel like that's kind of where jesters go. And I personally very much identify with jesters. I see myself as a jester. I see myself as a joker, as a clown. Many of these things. Specifically a joker. Maybe the Joker. So the pillory is like the stalks, but you're like standing all the way up, and the stalks are like you're bent over with like your butt stuck out. If this was me, what I'd do is I would just kind of be like, you know, just like, it's kind of cute, and I I kind of think it's cute. I think that I think the stalks are more comfortable because you kind of get to bend over, and the pillory is like maybe less uncomfortable because you have to stand all the way up, and I don't really like standing up that much. Not that much, and I prefer to lean on something, and this kind of feels like it'd be like yanking you up, and it's like your your neck would have to like touch the bottom of the wood, versus like I feel like if you were in the stalks it wouldn't be as uncomfortable. So I'm gonna do something crazy, and I'm gonna put the pillory, I hope I've been saying that right, in A tier, and I'm gonna put the stalks in S tier. I think the stalks are pretty awesome, and honestly, it'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of silly. I'm mostly thinking about the silliness of it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of silly stuff. Are you guys ready for my all-time favorite form of torture? I've actually talked about how much I love this one, like outside of the context of this video, so real ones who know me know I love this shit. I need to dwink my dwink. My dwink. Open it with the pencil. We're gonna do a little countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love crucifixion. I love it. It looks so awesome. It looks so fun. And it's like, you have to be like, ah! I would love to be crucified. I think everyone cool has been crucified. Crucifixion is pretty cool. It actually looks kind of comfortable. The only thing, I don't want them to crucify or like nail my toes per se to the wood. I kind of need free reign of my toes just because I have like sensory issues. Like even when I sleep on my bed, I keep my toes off the bed because I don't like it when my toes touch things. So honestly, if I could just have free toes, crucifixion would be like a pretty ideal scenario. It is with great honor that I bestow an even greater honor of S tier. This is like ultra mega S tier, like number 1 billion S tier, and we're gonna put crucifixion right up there, right where it belongs. I love crucifixion. I think everyone should be crucified at least once in their lives just to experience it. I haven't been crucified, but I've dangled from monkey bars before, and that's pretty similar. I've climbed trees. I've done a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of stuff very similar to a lot of these torture methods. And you know, this one is just the most fun. I did not cover everything, not even everything on this tier list, just because there was so much stuff that I would have to do research on, and I wanted to get this video out fast. And by fast, I mean within 30 minutes of me getting the idea to do so. Yeah, I hope you guys like this. I hope you know torture is not good. Don't torture anyone. Don't torture yourself. Don't use Twitter. Ever. Shout out to all of my subscribers. I have 130 subscribers. That makes no freaking sense, because I don't post anything good. I don't post a single good thing. My video that blew up was the freaking ICP video, and that aged really badly. I think about that. You know, I've been told before that I am clairvoyant, possibly omnipotent, possibly godlike in nature, and I did not know that was true. So yeah, you guys can request videos. I'll do most of the videos. If you have a video request it to me. You can send it to me in a dream. I shave my head so that I can be more receptive to your dream messages after my miracle of clairvoyance. If you know, you know. Yeah, send me dreams, send me comments, send me messages, send me money.